Well, another really nice class here as we start to work through our first class of steers. I think a really close decision here on our top pair. And as you study these two, I think at first glance between the red steer and the black and white paint steer, I think naturally you're probably actually more drawn to the steer that I've got in second. And that young man's done a good job getting some hair in that calf, and they fitted him well. And so at first glance, he certainly looks like kind of the deeper, soggier mate steer. And he is that. That's more massive. But to me, as I start to break the cattle down and look through the hair, the red steer is just a bit more genuine in terms of his natural thickness, particularly when you watch the cattle travel away. If you watch those two travel away, this steer is much truer in terms of just natural thickness through the base of the stifle and from there to the ground. He's much truer in terms of base width out of his hip. And when you get your hands on these two cattle, he's extremely expressive over his rib and loin. It just carries out of his shoulder with quite a bit more dimension. You look to the front one-third of their skeleton, this calf at the base of the sternum is just opened up with a little bit more genuine width. And I like to see the red steer a bit more market ready in terms of fat cover and weight. But I think he's still a trim steer. I mean, ideally, he would still need a little bit more time on feed, but I really like this guy's look and his lines, his attractiveness. Structurally speaking, too, I give him the edge in terms of attractiveness and soundness in the way that it's put together out of his shoulder and the way that he goes from behind. The black and white paint steer, like I said, at first glance, a bit deeper steer, calf that's a little bit heavier in terms of his market weight. Certainly, he's blessed with pretty darn good hair, so he gives you the illusion he's a little heavier structured. A nice calf. This young man did a really great job presenting his steer. To me, as I start to see the steer go away, he just narrows up quite a bit more through his base. Calf gets quite a bit plainer through his hip, and a steer that when you really start measuring him over the backside of his shoulder is quite a bit narrower in terms of the way that he feeds in to his shoulder blade.